Designer babies. In a world where looks are becoming a deciding factor in many industries, it's no surprise that people have started looking into ways to change their appearances and traits. Cosmetic surgery, diets, and even makeup have all been designed to change or alter a person's physical appearance. But what if you can go further than just changing your physical appearance? What if there was a way in which you could change or lower your chances and risks of contracting a genetic disorder or a disease? A concept known as designer babies has recently surfaced. But what are designer babies and how does it work? First, let's take a look at how DNA and genes play a part in the inheritance of traits. Genes, the most basic form of heredity, are sections of DNA that are carried on the chromosome and contain all the information needed to make you unique. Genes explain the physical characteristics, personality traits, and behaviors that make you who you are. These traits can be dominant, appearing more commonly, or recessive, the traits that will often be masked by the activity of the first when both are present. But how exactly are genes inherited, and how are they unique? Every individual is made up of 46 chromosomes, or 23 pairs of chromosomes. One gene in each chromosomal pair is inherited from each parent. These are known as alleles. They contain the same gene, but may contain small differences. Let's take a look at the genotype, or the genetic constitution of the cell, for eye color. For each genotype, there are several possible phenotypes, the physical traits of the possible genotypes. If a woman had brown eyes and her partner with blue eyes were to have a child, the most likely outcome for the eye color phenotype would be brown, since brown eyes are dominant to blue. Now, if you look even closer, you will see that each strand of DNA is made of nucleotides, which are made up of 4 proteins: adenine, thymine, cytosine, and guanine. All living things, from the tiniest of ants to the tallest of trees, are made up of ATCG. In other words, these 4 letters multiplied by 3 billion make up your entire genetic code and your entire being. Therefore, any small blip in the order of your genetic code can cause major health issues, like cystic fibrosis or cancer. Scientists have used this information in many studies, including one that has come to be known as the Human Genome Project. Established in 1990, this study was created to help people better understand the basis of genetics. With the help of the Human Genome Project, it has been discovered that genetic diseases and illnesses can be prevented before the child is even born. At this stage, only one strand of DNA is present. No copies. Since there is one sole copy of each gene, it is easier for geneticists to fix and prevent future health issues. Although the discovery was meant to improve our health, it is not limited to this. Many people have also contemplating altering their children's physical and personal attributes. However, changing the DNA that is so unique to each person can be considered ethically wrong, and there are so many cons behind it. With every new project, there are certain consequences that will come. In creating a designer baby, choosing a certain type of gene can possibly turn off another and cause future problems, such as cancer or diabetes, instead of preventing them. It can also damage the other genes of the child. Socially, it would also cause a bigger gap between social differences, and designer babies would be seen as more superior. Although this procedure could help us get rid of genetic diseases, it could also potentially give them to you. and therefore this procedure should not be performed.